Hi, John McCann from Stan James Wanted preview of the new 2010 F1 season. First of all, what are the changes? Every year there are big changes, whether the curves or whatever. This year the big change, it's a significant one of course, is there will be no refuelling. There will be still pit stops, again to change tyres, but of course we're used to seeing good pit stops around about 8 or 9 seconds, maybe sometimes 7.5 if they're only putting a bit of a dash of fuel in, but no refuelling in F1 in 2010. So the pit stops are going to be about 3.5, 4 seconds. So fascinating, looking forward to. And of course the other big talking point is the great Michael Schumacher is returning to Mercedes. Team Mercedes, of course, Brawn has gone from Team Brawn to Mercedes, and he'll be teaming up with him and Nico Rosberg are the drivers for Mercedes. Absolutely fascinating to see Schumacher 5-1 for the title. Surely even he is going to be a bit rusty, and I don't think maybe even with the great Ross Brawn now at the helm, I just don't really fancy Mercedes. So the big changes: no refueling in 2010. But we at Stan James bet 9-4 Ferrari's Fernando Alonso is our favourite. 3-1 then for Lewis Hamilton. Again, fascinating. McLaren of course have never won the F1 Constructors title in this century, but they haven't. Last one was 1999, but they have 2 world champions driving for them this year, and it's fascinating. Again, we are right behind Lewis Hamilton. 2-7 Lewis Hamilton against Jenson Button. 5-2 Will Button, who has, let's get it right, he has the reputation of being a bit of a playboy, of maybe, he has won his title, and I'm afraid I don't think he will have the hunger, or if I was being honest, I don't think he's as good a driver as Lewis Hamilton. And I think Hamilton at 3-1, that would be my bet of the year. It's 4-1 then for Sebastian Vettel, and again a lot of people think, of course, the Red Bull were in the second half of the season, they were the car to be, and that was the drive to be. And Sebastian Vettel has been interviewed recently, and he seems to think he should be the favourite. Forget Alonso in the Ferrari, forget the McLaren of Lewis Hamilton. It's he, Sebastian Vettel, in his Red Bull. He should be the favourite. 5-1 then for Michael Schumacher. Great to see Felipe Massa 8-1 with ourselves at Stan James back after an extraordinary accident last time, but he's fitting well and really looking forward. That's great news. The Brazilian is back. 11-1 then for Jenson Button. 25-1 then for 12-1 sorry for Mark Webber in the second Red Bull. And it's 25-1 bar. We've also got the Constructors' Championship, just favour Ferrari, 7-4 over McLaren. McLaren, as I say, haven't won the Constructors since 1999. They are a 2-1 shot, 3-1 Red Bull, and it's 9-2 Mercedes, with, of course, the great German at the helm. But my one bet for F1 for 2010, Lewis Hamilton to regain his title. He's regained his pussycat doll, which of course is great news. Nicole was free for a time, of course. She, like Cheryl Cole, has been texting me. It's been an appalling time. My wife has been furious about it, but she's gone back to Lewis Hamilton. He's regained his pussycat doll. Can he regain his world title? I think so. Be lucky.